What's up everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's another Infinite Magicraid video, and in this one we are going over the patch notes and the new hero Feud or Frud? I think it's Frud. Don't forget Aptoide code carzak TB5 is currently live until the 8th of June. So if you're making any purchases in game, you should be using Aptoide. You can save up to, I think it's 25% at the moment, so between 15 and 25% using code carzak-TB5, extra 5% support me on my channel as well, and save yourself money. It's a win-win. Any information about that, link is in the description below. It'll show you how to use it, how to install it, and your saving. So let's have a look at the patch notes. So this new hero Frud is coming into the game, and as you can see, he is a support hero. Mark is red. He is from the faction of Wizard's Eye, and he is a legend hero. Reverberation deals damage by 10% of Frud's max health to a single enemy with a 100% chance to inflict one layer of poison for 2 turns. Oh wow, he uses poison as well. Aptoide restores health by 3% of Frud's max health for self and allies, with ally protection granted by self though, to make that aware. Lingering Sound grants all allies attack up 2 for 2 turns, and grants all allies, excluding self, ally protection for 3 of Frud's turn. So he is very generous with his allies protection. Reduces damage taken by allies with ally protection granted by Lingering Sound by 4%, and 35% of the remaining damage taken is borne by Feud. Wait, okay, so it's basically he's taking 35%. This skill's cooldowns cannot be affected or refreshed. Echo increases Frud's max health and effect resistance by, I don't know what the hell that is. It's a $sign. What's the one in between? A 1 and a % of initial healing effect. So it's going to be based off of healing effect. Up to 24% max health and effect resistance can be increased this way. At the beginning of each wave, Frud gains Peen of Eternity. When taking fatal damage, Frud consumes Peen of Eternity to be immune to death this time, and restores self-health by 20% of max health. Sound Wave, his ultimate, refreshes the duration of shield and all attribute buffs on all allies. What? And grants them speed up 2 for 2 turns. Afterward, restores all allies' health by 12% of Frud's max health. That's a crazy skill. Even that exclusive, that skill is nuts. Even with that exclusive. Pair that up with Nordak. Even at E0, and he is really a great hero. Like, as simple as that. It is just that skill. Soundwave is nuts. Vibrant Loot, his exclusives. Frud bears 50% of the remaining damage taken by allies with ally protection granted by Lingering Sound. Instead, 30% of which will be settled at the end of the turn. Also reduces the delayed settlement of damage taken by 10%. There's no space there. Alright. So he bears 50% of the remaining damage taken by allies with ally protection granted by Lingering Sound. Instead, 30% of which will be settled at the end of the turn. Okay, that's actually... It gives him a bit of an extra time to heal up. Level 2. At the beginning of each wave, Frud casts Lingering Sound one more time. Immediately, the following effects will be triggered alternately. Number 1. Grants all allies Spiritual Poem, immune to 1 of Silence, Horrify, or Provoke, and Imprison once before the owner's turn ends. Number 2. If Frud doesn't have Peen of Eternity, grants him Peen of Eternity. Level 3, and Peen of Eternity was death save, right? Yeah, it's death immunity, so that's nice. Level 3, each time Lingering Sound grants an ally protection, also grants 1 layer of shield by 30% of Frud's max health on the ally, and Frud for 2 turns, up to 2 layers of shield gained this way can be stacked. When Frud is alive, a duration of any shield owned by any ally, the ally's protection cannot be removed. Wait, what? So, it's 30% of Frud's max health on the ally and Frud for 2 turns. Up to 2 layers of shield gained in this way can be stacked. When Frud is alive, the duration of any shield owned by an ally. Wait. So you can't remove the ally's protection if they have a shield on there by any ally from Frud. Well, what? When he's alive. Wow. So you can't remove the protection when Frud is alive if they have a shield of any type. He is nuts. I'm sorry to say it, but Frud is nuts. And, like, even at E0, he's crazy good for PvE, right? Like, this is a great hero. You should all be selecting him. Simple as that. Miracle Wish up heroes from June 7th is Frud, Chelsea, Arnhe Jin, Marvel, and Seth. Frud is my selection for this, 100%. He's replacing Marvel anyway. I know he's not leveling out health, etc., and he's not reducing the cooldowns, but he is. You know what? You could even pair him with Marvel. You could even pair Frud with Marvel if you timed the buffs, etc. You would never run out of invincibility. Are we finally at that point? Chelsea is a burn hero. Arnhe Jin is health burn. And Seth as well. Don't think Seth's bad, because Seth is a very good support. But Frud is the main one here. He is. Because without exclusives, he's still nuts. Eliza, Jerry, Gua, and Isabel are the epics in that. Now, feature adjustments. Optimize the logic of tutorials. No idea what they're doing to that, but hopefully it's an improvement. Number 2, optimize rules of the Spirit Beast system. Added a display of power change when upgrading the level and the star of level of Spirit Beasts. Added a display of Spirit Beast power change when equipping and removing equipment or upgrading the star level of equipped equipment. That was a bit of a tongue twister. Number 3, now only adventurers current division and below are displayed when switching the page of divisions of Championship and War of Thrones. Number 4, increase the cap of faction tokens, changing from 30 to 60. So if you've been inactive, then that's going to be a welcome introduction to you, because you're going to have 60 to use. Number 5, added a display of the win rate to the Guild Arena Battle Report. Number 6, added a quick claim feature to the quest system and guild activeness rewards. That's needed. Number 7, added a button to fold and unfold the quick remove and quick equip buttons. Number 8, the division channel will select the language channel, which is applied when adventurers log in by default, so you won't log into somewhere talking French or Taiwan or Chinese or whatever the language is. It will be the language you speak. Number 9, updated model resources of Vero. Oh my god, they went back to Vero? That's quite some way back. So that is it for the patch notes, okay? But the big news is that this hero here is great, especially for even an account starting out, all right? And you have Nordak. If you have Nordak, you're going to want Frud. He's going to help push you on massively. Okay, so this is definitely a hero that you're going to be wanting on your team. Just for this, refreshes the duration of shield and all attribute buffs on all allies, and grants some speed up too for 2. That is massive. That is a massive skill, okay? That really is. So good luck if you are pulling for him, and I'll see all of you in the next one. Have a fantastic day in wherever you are. Goodbye.